Schoolwork is still at home, but that's not stopping state leaders from looking towards the future. Governor Tate Reeves wants school districts to submit plans for the upcoming school year, including how to get students up to speed after disruptions caused by COVID-19. Our Quentin Smith speaks with the superintendent about his plans going forward.
The school year ended abruptly for many school districts, including here in Louisville. Now, district leaders are coming up with a plan to address any setbacks or deficiency gaps that students may have. When students return to class for the upcoming school year, educators worry that students will have forgotten some of the material they learned before the coronavirus outbreak. It's a concern that Louisville Municipal School District Superintendent Dr. Randy Grierson is tackling head on.
When school starts, that's going to be 5 months kids did not have instruction. And so knowing that, we got to have an assessment ready to give kids to see where are they. We can't assume where they are. We have to know where they are.
His district, just like all others in the state, now has to present a plan on how to overcome this issue. Grierson says they already have a few ideas in mind.
We're going to have some kind of program this summer. We've talked about tentative dates, doing a boot camp, having a targeted population of kids. Of course, that won't be anybody can come, but it will be targeted towards the kids that need it more than others to make sure they have room first. So we have that in place, and then of course to go along with that, to go to an after-school program in the fall or all year long, setting aside money for that as well.
The superintendent says putting the plan together is the easy part. Getting students to buy in, well, that's where things can become challenging.
If you set a plan, it's not going to be effective, but you're just going to give you a starting point. We got to make sure it's monitored as we go forward to make sure that it's the best plan and it stays the best plan. And when you got to tweak that plan every single day or every week, whatever you have to do, you have to tweak it to make sure it fits what your expectations are.
Something else that'll help is the more than $160 million the state received from the CARES Act. While Grierson says he doesn't know how much money will be allocated towards his school district, he says they plan to use their share for summer and after-school programs.
It's hard to really focus on distance learning when you have kids that don't have access to internet, or where they live they don't have cell phone service. So it's hard to require that when that's not equitable for every student. So we have to do a great job of making sure that we put something in place for those kids that don't, whether it be sending packets home once we get started back, having bus routes to run kids home after school tutorial, putting something in place that addresses the need of every student. And we will do, that's what that money is there for, and that's what we're going to use it for.
All school districts must submit their plans to the State Board of Education by June 1st. Reporting in Louisville, Quentin Smith, WCBI News.
Now, the governor's executive order is on our website, WCBI.com.